Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another game, solo game. We're going to be playing today, we're going to be playing Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. So this is a game that I think you would like if you do like Legendary. I know that's what most of you guys watch this stuff for, but because you kind of get with Legendary, it's a deck building game. You essentially are building, deck building and engine building are very similar. So this is an engine building kind of. We're going to create a system to generate money, heat, and plants to convert those into oxygen and temperature, increasing the temperature and making the oceans and Mars. And we're going to terraform Mars to make it habitable. And so to win the game, we need to get this track all the way to the top. So make the oxygen at 14%. We need to get the heat all the way up to 8 degrees Celsius. And we need to turn all these into oceans. And to do that, we're going to use, we're going to generate money, we're going to generate heat, we're going to generate plants, and I'll show you here. This is this is the bottom of the board. Actually, let me turn off the green screen here. So, if we make we can make 20 money to make oxygen. We can make 14 money to spend to raise the temperature. We can spend 8 plants to raise the oxygen. We can spend 8 heat to raise the temperature, and we can spend 15 money to raise or to flip an ocean tile. So we're going to do these things to try to terraform Mars. So to begin the game, basically what happens is we're gonna have 25 turns to try to do this, and typically you're supposed to have another color indicator here after every round to move it up, but I'm just going to use these to indicate which round we're on. So we're going to start on round 1 because there are 5 of these. And then for each round, 5 cards will be played from this. A random card will be played here, and we'll do the actions on that. I have my cards here, so we'll get the actions there. Objectively, or the objective is we want to try to make sure we have different actions so we can not lose that. And I'll kind of explain that as we kind of go on. But these are our 2 options that we're going to choose for our corporation, which will give us our starting funds. I've chosen these at random. So these are the 2. The first one is Credit Corps. I'll start out with 48 money. And then anytime I would play a card that costs 20 or more, I can spend 4 less money to play it. Or the other option is Helion, which I get to start off making 3 heat from the beginning, and then I can use heat as money, but I can't use money as heat. So this will start me off with a bunch more money, but this will start me off making heat quickly, and we need heat to kind of do that. So actually what we're going to start with. So we're going to do Helion, so I'm going to put this back. And I actually need to look at my hand, so I'm going to draw 8 cards, and then choose what I want to keep, and then draw, and then fill back up to 8. So I know that I'm going to do this. So this will, every time we do our production phase, there are 5 phases. When we do our production phase, we'll get 3 heat. So I'm not the best at explaining stuff, but you'll kind of see it as we're going. So first off, let's see what we want to kind of keep here. So we need red oxygen or higher. That won't be too hard, so we're going to keep that one. This one's whenever we play one of these symbols, we get to draw a card. I don't really want those, so we're going to discard those. This might come in handy. I'm not going to get the small animals. I'll keep the rest of this stuff. So we're going to discard these 3, and we'll draw 3 cards. Let's start off with our money. So we're going to start off with 28. So these are 10. Gold ones are 10, silver are 5, and chrome ones are 3, or bronze ones are 1. So silver's 5, gold's 10, and those are 3s. Okay, so basically we have these phases here, and we're going to play one of these phase cards, and the AI is going to play one of the phase cards. If we play the phase card, we get the top effect and the bottom effect, but if the AI plays that phase card, we only get the top effect. If we both play the same phase card, then it's not like we get extra. So we've kind of wasted an action. We can choose which one of these we want to play. They're only going to play one of each, and by the time they play all 5, that'll switch to the next round. But if we play one, we cannot play that same one the second time around. So if I play this green one, I got to play something else before I can play this green one again. And so I'll kind of explain that in a minute too. We're going to play the advanced rules for solo. So every round, one of these will go up by 1. I'll have to choose, but it'll go up by 1. Every time we go up, we make one of these go up by 1, we'll get to raise this track. It's the TR track, and the higher this track is, the more money we'll get throughout the every time we make money. So anytime I flip an ocean tile over, I move one of these up, and either way, we'll increase this by 1. Now, that only happens for us. Whenever the bot does it, it won't increase our thing because it's the bot doing it. So let's just go ahead and kind of get started here, and as we're playing, it'll make some sense. So we kind of are wanting to play some stuff to get some things going. So I'm thinking here, we're already going to make some heat, so we're going to try to build on that here. So I think we'll go ahead and start off with... We'll go ahead and, let me see here. Oh, the other thing too is at any point I can discard a card to get 3 money. We're going to do a development card, so and this is going to be green, so it's going to be hard to see. Each player can play 1 green project card, so any of these green ones, and then since I played it, I get the bonus of play it for 3 money less when I play it this phase. So we're going to do that. The bot's going to flip theirs over, and they're going to do the actions. So, each player activates any action effects that are standard actions. So that would be on a blue card like this, that are blue background. I would get to do those effects if I had it in play. The other thing you can do is standard actions, which is the thing I showed at the bottom, is we can do those too. So if we wanted to do those, we can do those. We have to play these in order. So development phase is always 1, and then 2, 3, 4, so on. So we'll play this one first and then do this effect. So this is what we'll do. And of course, we don't have anything. We have no blue cards in play, so we're not going to get the effects. We could do a standard action if we wanted, but we're probably not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to start off with. I'm actually just going to go and start off with a playing this. So we're going to play this here. It's going to give us during our production for each one of these lightning symbols, we're going to be able to gain a heat. And it's also worth 1 point at the end of the game. It would cost 10, but because we played it, we played the green cards, only cost us 7. So let's throw the 10 in there and get change. So 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1 of these symbols, so we're going to produce 4 when we actually produce stuff. And then we do have this here, and I could let it go, but we can go ahead and spend money and move something up, and we might as well, I think. So I'm going to spend 15. To flip an ocean over. So we're going to flip one of these ocean tiles over. So we're going to flip this over. This is going to give us 1 plant and 2 money. So we get 1 plant, we get 2 money, and then because we flipped an ocean tile over, we're going to go up to 6 as our, this is our TR, our terraforming rating, so we're at 6. Okay, our next turn. So I don't want a lot of these cards. I kind of want to get this out, and I probably should have, and this would actually make, I could spend 10 money to increase the temperature, but if I have 5 blue cards out, it'll only cost me 5 money. I don't really want this card, I think, so I'm going to discard this to get 3 money. I guess I'm going to swap that out and get 5. But let's draw some cards. So we're going to play the research. So this is all players will get to draw 2 cards and keep 1, but if we do that, we get to draw 3 additional cards and keep an additional 1. So we'll get to draw 3 cards and keep 2 cards. I'm sorry, we'll get to draw 5 cards and keep 2 cards. So we're gonna do this one. This is gonna go back to our hand, and then we'll flip this over, and it's also this. So we're just gonna get the 5 card bonus. Do that. Okay. So we get to keep 2 of these cards. Let's see. I'm gonna keep this one, which is work cruise. So it only costs 5 to play. You may play an additional blue or green card, blue or red card this phase, and then if you pay 11 less to play for the next card you play. So I basically can play something for a lot cheaper. I'm not going to keep this one. Trying to think here. I'm not going to keep this one, so it's between these 2. This will let me make money and raise the temperature, or raise the oxygen, but this one will let me, every time we do an action, I'll get to discard a card for 3 plants. This will give me money. We're going to go with this one. Okay, so there's that turn. I'm going to need to make some money because I don't have very much. I mean, I may be able to play something. And if I played this one, I can play... Actually, we could do that. So let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and do construction. So construction, each player will play one blue card or one red card, and then in this case we can play a card or play an additional blue or red card, draw a card or play an additional blue or red card. So we're going to do construction. They're going to pull out and do production. So I'll show you production in a second, because we have to do construction first. So for construction, I'm going to pay 5 for this, the card I just drew. I can play an additional blue or red card this phase, and then I can pay 11 less for the next card I play this phase. So I'm going to pay 5 for this, and it's going to let us play this card for 5. So we're going to spend 5 and play this card. So we're essentially paying 10 for it. This is going to raise our TR by 2. So our terraforming rating is going to go up by 2. So we're at 1, 2, so we're at 8 now. It also helps me set up for this card, which I'll need one more of those cards for. And then we're done with our... Oh, and then we're going to draw a card because I don't have another one to play. So we're going to draw a card here. Okay. And then we're going to do the production thing, which here it says each player gains heat, plants, and draws cards according to their production. They also gain MC equal to their production plus their TR. And then if we played it, we get 4 mega credits, but we didn't play it. So we're going to get our things at 0 here. 0 here, so we're going to get nothing from this, nothing from this. We're going to get 4 heat. We're going to get nothing here, and then our TR is at 8, so we're going to get 8 for that. So, there we go. Okay, so it kind of starts off a little slow, but it'll pick up. It will pick up, I promise. Okay, so we know that they've played this stuff, so I'm actually going to also play production. My turn, and then we're going to flip this over, and then we're going to have green. So we're going to play a green card. We have the option to play a green card. I'm actually going to play, I think, this one, which is building industries. So I have to pay 4 heat to play it and my 6 money. And then when I play a card with this icon, I get to pay 4 less for it, which will be good because we have some higher stuff up here that'll be -4 for playing these. So we're going to play this. It's going to cost us 4 heat. It's going to cost us 6 money. And then every time we play a card with this icon, it's going to cost us 4 less to play it. And then now we're going to make some money. So we're back at 8 again here. Plus 4 is 12. We're going to get our 4 heat. And that'll be that. And then the last card they have is the blue-green. They have the blue... They have the blue card, the blue and red card, is that's what they have next. So we have to kind of think about what we want to do. I've got the money, what I have the money for, and so on. So I'm actually going to do this to draw again, and then we're going to do this. Also, the other thing too is you only have 10 cards in your hand at a time. So if we exceed 10, we have to discard to gain money. So we've played research, they've played construction. We have to go with the construction first because it's 2. We're going to play a blue or red card. I can't play this one yet, so it's going to have to be one of these 2. And we're going to play Development Center. It's going to cost me 3 to play because it's got this tag here. And then we can spend 2 heat to draw a card during actions. So we're going to play this. It's going to cost us 3. And then anytime during the action phase, the 3rd phase, we can spend 2 heat to draw. And then we're going to draw 5 cards. And keep 2. Ooh. We're going to keep this one for sure. And then... Ooh, that's interesting. We're going to keep this one. Yeah, we'll keep that one. So the 2 we kept are Earth Catapult, which is going to be... Whenever you play a card, you can pay 2 less for it. And then we're going to play Convoy from Europa, which draw a card, flip an ocean tile. So obviously that's really good. So, okay. So the round is over. We're going to flip to the 2nd round. We're going to move this up 1 per that deal. And we're going to shuffle this back up. On the final round, we get to choose the order in which the like opponent's cards come out. So we can kind of dictate that. But for the up until then, it's random. All right. So let's think about what we want to do. I'd like to kind of get this out, but I don't have the money for it at the moment. So we may want to throw out... That needs to be higher. Let's do a little bit of production here. I'm going to do production. They're going to do research. So let's do our production first. So 8 plus 4 is 12. There's that. We're going to get 1, 2, 3. I should have 8 here now. There, 8. So 8 of that. We're going to draw 2 cards. We're going to keep 1. I'm going to keep this one. Okay. Now I do want to play something, but I'm trying to, because the kind of balancing act here is like we don't want to play something they've played because we're going to lose actions. We need to maximize our actions. So, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the research phase as well. Action phase. So we're going to go through that first. We can spend 2 heat to draw a card. However, I do not want to do that. I want to spend my heat, so we're not going to do that ability. We don't have to do it. I'm going to not do that, then do a standard action by spending my 8 heat to increase the temperature up, and by doing that we go up by here. And then we're going to draw our cards and discard. We're going to keep 2. Okay, so this medical lab is really good because we'll get 1 for every 2 of these symbols, and so we kind of are making our way through those, and we have a way to pay for those cheaper, so I think we're going to want to keep that. This is interesting because if we have 2 ocean tiles flipped, we get to make 2 heat, which may be good because we're going to have an ocean tile flip soon. This lets us draw an extra card. So I'm kind of torn between these 2. I'm going to get rid of those 2 for sure, but I'm kind of torn between these 2. Now heat, we're going to make the heat. It's just like, this will let us draw, and it'll be a blue for us to help make this cheaper to raise the thing. So I'm going to keep this one, I think, and discard that. Okay. So now, we've got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to run, I think I'm going to do... I'm just trying to... Okay, let's do development, and if they develop, then we're just going to... Okay, they're going to do production. So, okay, we're in a decent spot. So we're going to do production. So, development. So we're going to play something for 3 less. And whatever we play, we're going to be able to end up getting some more stuff off of. So let's play this for 20... This is 25, but it's going to cost us 3 less. So it's going to cost us 22, and then we're going to get 4 less because of this. So 22 minus 4 is 18. So we're going to spend 8. So there's 20. We're going to get 2 back. And then during production, we're going to gain 4 money, which is really good. And then now we're going to do production. I went up here, so I have 11. I'm sorry, I have 9. Plus 4 is 13. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to get our heat. And I don't remember, I don't get the 4 here because I didn't play it. I get the 4 because of this. Okay, so now we know that all they have left is green, and they have 1 and a 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do production again, and then we're going to flip this for green. So let's go ahead and get out... I have, let's see, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have 19 money. I could get this out. So actually, let's do this. We're going to get this out. This is going to cost us 22 minus 4, so it's going to cost us 18. So we're actually going to get rid of all this stuff here. So I had 19. It's going to cost us 18 because it's minus 4 because of this. We're going to make 2 more money during production, and then it says gain 1 forest VP, and raise the oxygen. So we're going to gain a force VP. This will be 1 point at the end of the game. We raise the oxygen, so we're going to go up to 10 there. And then we're going to make 2 money every turn. And then we're going to make our money now. So we're going to get 14, 6, 4. So we're going to get 20 for that. So see how we're getting more money now? So we're going to get 20 for that. We're going to make our 4 heat. And then we're going to end that turn. So they're going to have the 2 card. And we're going to want to play some stuff. So we're going to do the actions. So we're going to do action. They're going to have the 2 card here. So we're going to play blue, or we have to play a blue or a red card. I'm going to play this here. It's going to cost us 14. I'm going to throw that back for 6. There we go. So at the 20, we're going to draw a card for free and then flip an ocean tile. So we're going to flip an ocean tile here. It's going to give us 4 money. I'm going to swap that out for a 5. And then we're going to go up 1 on the TR track. And this is the card we drew, which we need the temperature to be up a little higher. So, but I'll think about it. Okay. And then we're going to do our action. So I can spend 2 heat, but I'm not going to do that again. And I'm going to do a standard action of spending this to increase the temperature up by 1. And then we go up on our TR track. And then I'm actually going to discard this to get 3 money. Let me think about, oh, I drew an extra one. Let me think about this for a second, because I may be able to do another standard action here. When they're red or higher. Yeah, that's it. Can I spend some money? I can spend to raise the temperature again, because I have 14, but it'll leave me nothing. And I kind of want a little bit of money to do some stuff. So that's going to be that round. We're going to raise this up by 1, so the auction's now in red. I'm going to flip that over here. We'll go ahead and shuffle this up. So yeah, things start out a little slow, but you know, it'll work itself out. Okay, we have 14 money. I might get this out. At the moment, it'll get me 2 extra money, and it'll be cheap. So we're going to go ahead and play this. We're going to flip this over, and we're going to get production from them. So we're going to develop the medical lab. It's going to cost us 12, because it's 3 minus, and then minus 4 more, so it's going to cost us 8. So we're going to spend 8 for that. And then we're going to be able to, for every 2 of these symbols, we're going to go up 1 MC for production. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 symbols. So we're going to go up by 3. So we're going to make 9 money every turn, or every production. And then now we're going to do production. I'm at 12 plus 9, which is going to be 21. And then we're going to make our 4 heat. All right. We need to make some, we're going to really need to make some, we're going to need to make some oxygen. So I'm going to go for production because I know that they've already done it. Actions. I'll go ahead and spend the 2 this time to draw a card. Ooh, this is interesting. So this is solar punk. I can spend 15 MC to gain a force VP and raise the oxygen, reduce it by 2 for each titanium I have. So if I have some, if I raise that up, I can reduce that by 2. But normally to do that, it's 15. So that would be, or 20 to do it as a standard action. So if I do it during the action phase, it'll be cheaper. So that's interesting. We'll consider that. Okay, we did that. I have no standard action I want to take. Well, maybe I can do 1. I'll flip an ocean over. So we're going to spend 15 to flip an ocean tile over. So we'll flip over this one. It'll draw us a card and gain us some money. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then we're going to go up by 1. So I'm at 13. And then we're going to make some money here. So 9 plus 4, which is 7, plus 13 is going to be 20. There's 20 money there. No. 9 plus 4 is 13. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 13 is 26. 26. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna play. I need to play the this card. So we're gonna play the construction. They're also gonna do construction, so we kind of got bamboozled there. But we're gonna play this for 7. So it requires 3 of these tags. We have 3 of them there, so this is gonna cost us 7. So there's that. This lets us flip an ocean tile for free. So we're gonna flip that over. We're gonna gain money and gain this. This is gonna go up by 1. Then we're gonna play another card. And that card is going to be this here. So it's Earth Catapult. It's going to cost us 24 minus 4. It's only going to cost us 20. And it says anytime we play a card, we're going to pay 2 less for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then for if we get another one of these tags out, we'll get to produce another money. Okay. Okay. Next, they have a 1 and they have a 5 left. So I need to make some. I need to make sure I have something to play. I am going to. I'm trying to think here. What do I want to do? Let's see. If I do research. Let's do production. I'm going to set myself up with some money. So let's do production here. They're going to do green. So what do we want to play that's green? I can't play this card, so it'd have to be this card, which should be 20, and I can't play it. I can't play it. I could either play I can play this one, but the oxygen needs to be. Oh no, the oxygen is high red, so we can play it. I lied. Okay, so we're gonna play Nature Preserve. So it's gonna be. The oxygen needs to be red or higher, and it is. It's red. We're going to make 2 money. This is only going to cost me 8 to play because I get minus 4 from this. Let's get our change here. And then because I have another pair of these tags, this goes up to 10. And now during production, I'll make 10 money just from that by itself. And then I get to go up 2 more because of this. All right. Now we're going to do our production. So I'm at 14 plus 4, which is 18. Plus 12, which is 30. And then we're going to get our 4 here, which I'm going to consolidate a little bit of this. All right. So we know their last card is going to be a draw card. So let's go ahead and... Oh, and I get minus 2 less for this card, so I actually get 2 back. So it's even cheaper. We know it's going to be a draw card. I need to start dealing with this stuff because we're kind of winding down here. Let's go for... If we go for actions... Trying to think here because we're going to get to draw 2 cards. So I'm either going to do... I probably need to set up some stuff. So let's play the construction. So we'll do construction. They'll do the drawing. So we're going to do construction here. I'm going to start building below because I'm kind of starting to make this go over to the side. First off, we're going to play this one for 15. It's 13. So basically we're going to spend 15 to raise the oxygen. And then we're going to spend this one for... No, we're going to spend this one for 12. And so every time we get to draw an extra card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So we've done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, we've done that, and then we're going to draw our 2. And we're going to keep 1. I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep this one, and then I'm going to end up selling it anyway to get 3 money. Okay, so that's the end of that round. We're on round 4. I'm gonna raise the that up by 1, and now we should start, like, we're gonna start doing some crazy stuff here. All right. So, kind of have a small hand here. I'm gonna go ahead and research. We're gonna flip that over, and we're gonna do construction. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and play this for 12 minus 2, so 10. And then, so anytime, so when we do our actions, we're going to spend 5, because we have 5 blue cards out now, to increase the temperature. And then we're going to get to draw 5 cards here, and discard, ooh, this is raise temperature by 2, spend 1 mega credit to gain, oh, I don't know. Spend a TR, you get this during production. Okay, I'm discarding that one for sure. I'm trying to think. These are nice, but it's like a kind of a one-off. Let's grab these. Okay. Okay. So next, we need some money. So I'm going to do production, and they're going to call for action. So let's see what we want to do. So here I'll spend 2 to draw a card. Oh yes, I want this one. We can spend 15 to increase that, but we can't do that. We can just draw a card straight up. So we're going to get that. And I'm going to spend 5 to increase the temperature, so the temperature goes up by 1. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to do a standard action by spending this to increase the temperature again, and we're going to go up another 1. And then we're going to make some money. So we're going to make 16 plus 4, which is 20, plus 12, which is 32. And we're going to make our 4 heat. All right. Okay. I got to think about all this stuff I got going on here. Let's do, let's see, they've played those 2. Let's do green. And they played green, so we kind of got, that wasn't very fun. I'm going to do monocultures. So I can, I'm going to reduce my TR by 1, so I'm back to 15. And then during production, I'm going to make 2 plants. I don't have any plant production, so this should help. So and that's going to cost me 3 to play. There. Okay. Now I'm kind of getting, I'm a little nervous. A little nerves. They have production and research left, so we need to make some sort of move here for something. So I'm going to go ahead and do action. We're going to flip this over. They're going to do research. So for action, we're not going to spend the 2. We're going to spend, I'm going to draw a card. Holy moly. Oh, it actually cost me 2 less, because I gotta forget, it cost me 2 less to do that. To get my 2 money back. We're going to spend 5 money to increase the temperature. We're going to go up again. We're going to spend the 15 money to increase the oxygen and get a victory point token. And then because we have chosen to do this, we get to do an additional action. So I'm going to spend 5 again to increase the temperature. And I'm trying to think here about how much money I can make, or if I can do anything else with when it comes to like regular actions here, because I can discard, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 money, but discard 3 cards will put me at 15, and I can flip an ocean tile. So I'm going to discard 1, discard 2, discard 3. So I'm going to get 9 money. And then I'm going to spend that 15 to flip over another ocean tile. So let me draw a card. We'll go up another one. Okay. Okay. And then we'll get to draw 2 cards and keep one. So I'm just going to keep this one. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to discarding it anyway. Alright, so the last thing is going to be production on their end. We're not going to really be able to do a whole lot from our side really either. So I may draw just to give myself some stuff for later. So production time. So I'm at 19 plus 10 plus 2. So 19, 29, 30, 31. I'm going to make my 4 there, and I'm going to make my 2 here. And then I'm going to draw my 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keep my 2. This card, let's see. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to keep this one. Okay. Alright, that round is over. We're going to bump that up again. Alright, final round. So on this side, we get to choose everything. So let's kind of see what we want to do. We're going to end up doing action. We're going to basically flop between actions and production. So really, what we want them, we got to kind of figure out what we want them to do. So that's what we're going to be flopping against. And we did that. We know that's coming up. So we're going to do action, production, action, production, action. So we're going to do action first. So I got to kind of see if anything I can do. Let's do this. Let's, I'm trying to think if playing one of these cards is going to come in handy. And I'm going to have them play green. So we're going to do green, and then we're going to do action. So with green, I'm going to play this. This is going to cost me 7 to play. And then my production is going to go up for that by 2, because I have 5 of those ocean tiles. And then we're going to do our actions here. So I'm not going to spend this. I'm going to spend 5 money to increase the temperature. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to spend 15 money to increase this. We'll gain another point. We'll go up again. I'm going to draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to discard all of those for 21 money. And I'm going to spend 5 money again because I played the action to increase the temperature. So go up again. And then standard action time, I'm going to spend my 8 here to increase the temperature again. And then I'm going to spend 15 money to flip an ocean tile. It's going to give us 2 plants. And then do I have, let me see, I'm trying to think, do I have enough to do another thing? I've got 9 money. So I can't do anything else. Alright, so that's going to be that turn. I'm going to flip over to production. I'm going to have them do research. So for production, we have 22, 26, 36, 37, 38. So as you can see, this is how, by the end of the game, we're like making a bunch of stuff here. So 38, we're going to make 4 plants. And then we're going to make 4, oops, I just threw a bunch of stuff. I think that was supposed to be there. Okay. And then we're going to draw 2 cards. Just keep one, and I'm going to discard the other to gain 3 money. All right, we're going to flip between this, and I'm going to have them give me production. So we're going to do actions here. So again, we're going to spend 5 to increase the temperature. So it goes up here, goes up here. We're going to draw a card that we're going to turn around and discard for money. We're going to spend 15 for this. So we're going to increase that by 1. We're going to go up here. We're going to gain a token. We're going to take another action. We're going to spend another 5 to go up this here again because of this. And then standard action wise, we're going to spend 8 plants to increase this again by 1. We're going to gain another one of these, so I'll swap this out. I'm going to spend 15 to flip an ocean, which is going to get us a plant and a card that I'm going to discard for 3 money. And then how much money do I have here? I've got 4, 5, 10. I got 15 money. I'm going to spend it all to flip over another ocean tile. It's going to let us draw a card. I'm going to go up by another one. I'm going to discard this again for 3 money. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to do production. So I'm at 27, 37, 39 money. There's 39 money here. Actually, let's just do this. I'm going to make, oh, that's what happened. I'm going to make my 4 there. And I'm going to make my 4 here. Okay. Okay, cool. We're going to flip. I'm going to have them do this, and I'm going to do this. We're going to do actions again. So I'm going to spend 5 here to increase this again. I don't know how far. Did I knock it down farther? I thought it was higher. I don't know. I think it's there. We're just going to leave it there. That's my one complaint of this game, is that if I hit this, it gets all the crap. So we've gone up on there. I'm going to spend 15 to go up here, and we're going to gain another forest point. It's going to go up again. I'm going to spend, and if you have the amount in here to do the action, you have to spend it. So I'm going to spend the 8 here to increase this again. We're going to go up here. I'm going to spend 15, and you don't have to do it for the money, but if you have it for the other stuff, you have to do it. I'm going to gain 2 plants. Our oceans are terraformed, so we're good there. I'm going to spend my 8 here to go up here again. I'm going to get another one of these. It's going to push up again. We're going to have to be able to win this game on to the next turn. So we have to see if I don't think we'll be able to do it. And then we're going to produce. So we got to see how much we can produce here, basically. So we're going to, I think I did all this stuff already. So we're going to get 32, 40, 4, 48. So we're going to get 4 here. We're going to get 4 here. All right, and then we're on our final turn. So I'm going to do action. I mean, there's nothing here I can do. So we're going to do the actions here. I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to discard it for money. I can spend 2 heat to draw a card because we're not going to be able to do anything with that. And then I'm going to turn around and turn that into money. So it's going to give me 3 money, essentially. And in fact, I can spend heat for money. So I might as well just do that. I'm just going to convert it into it because it's going to do that. We're going to spend 5 to increase the temperature. I'm going to spend 5 again to increase the temperature because that's my second time using it. I can spend the 15 to increase this. Give us another point here. And then I got to see if I have enough money to continue this up. So I can spend 20. No, it's not going to be enough. I thought I was higher on the heat, but I guess I wasn't. So I can spend 20 to increase this up and finish that. So I guess we'll do that. 1, 2. That'll put me up 1, 2. And then I will get 2 more of these, which will put me here. But I don't have enough to do that, and therefore we did not terraform Mars. So we did not win. Darn it. But that's okay, we got close. So I would have gotten a ton of points though, I think, because this would have been 10. Now, had we done the novice rules and we would have bumped stuff up twice, we would have won. So that was part of it, as I did the advanced rule and only bumped up once. And so I wanted more points. Thought I could do it. Anyway, we didn't win. Temperature didn't get hot enough, unfortunately. But that's the game. That's going to be Terraforming Mars. Let me know what you guys thought of it. It kind of starts off a little slow, like I said, but then as you kind of get going, you know, you start making a bunch of money, you start producing a bunch of stuff. I just didn't produce enough plants quick enough, and then I was using, I don't know. It ended up working out from there, but I got this out a little too late, I think. Anyway, that's going to be the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you guys thought of it. And anyway, thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.